Well, that may make it easy for us to have a sentencing hearing, and we can go ahead and start the sentencing hearing without him. Well, this is his lawyer, so. Mr. Poland?
Yes, Judge. I'm sorry, I didn't hear the comment or question.
Ms. McKinney was saying she was concerned about change from Houston County to here, whether that played a factor in the fact. We can always solve that problem by checking with Houston County to determine whether or not he showed up there. Any idea why yours?
No, Your Honor, but for purposes of the record, it's not going to my knowledge, violate any work product issues. First off, my client is severely disabled. Second of all, when I communicate with my client, he tends to best communicate through text and email, and that's the path that I chose when I found that we're going to be moving here. I sent my client 4 text messages, 1 email, and 2 phone calls. In the process of on my way here, I got here at 1 o'clock today. I received a text message from him saying, "I'm almost there." Well, that was a statement that was rather arbitrary. Almost where? Almost to Dixon County or almost to Erin, Tennessee? And I had not had a follow-up text with that. I apologize to the court, but I did do my due diligence in trying to get my client here. He has made it to every other court date.
My only thought would be, let's just find out where he is right now, because we're here for a sentencing hearing, and we'll give him a few minutes to arrive, but I've read through the file, and I've read through the pre-sentence report, so I'm ready to go. We just need your client to show up.
I am ready as well, Your Honor.
We'll contact the clerk's office in Houston County, where I was this morning, find out if he actually showed up there. If not, if he has not shown up there and has not shown up here, then we may have a problem. We'll stand in recess. James's case, I'm sorry. William Brent Jones. Mr. Jones's case, we have discovered that he did in fact go to Houston County and was advised by the circuit court clerk there to just simply call his lawyer. So I'm not going to revoke his bond based on the fact that I changed court from there to here, and he would have been there if we'd have been there. So instead we're going to, and I think during our pretrial, our conference back here, that we had determined that Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon at 1:30 here in this courtroom will be the sentencing hearing for Mr. Jones.
If I may, Your Honor, I think that you did indicate 1 o'clock. I'm fine with either.
1 o'clock is, normally I do 1:30 because of something. If we've got court that morning, people need to have an opportunity, but I think this is the only thing I'll have in court that day, so we'll do it at 1 o'clock.
Your Honor.
Pardon, same in this courtroom, yeah. Most of the time, Mr. Willoughby, is for your information, this is the only courtroom I use, so it's kind of specifically designated for me, and all my junk is up here, so I don't think any of the other judges want to touch it, you know. Well, I understood there were going to be several new courtrooms. Is that 2? Okay. So Ms. Holly had asked me if, said something to me about possibly advocating for a judge's chambers off the courtroom. Did they do that? Hey, Holly.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you following all of this?
I can't hear General Willoughby.
That's because he's not standing at the microphone. He's trying to talk.
I said about the new facility that in the secure area outside of what will be the new general sessions and I'm assuming new circuit courtroom, Judge Wolfe asked if there was going to be a judge's chambers. I knew there were several offices in and about that area, but I didn't know what their designation was, and there may not be one yet.
So one of them has been designated as Judge Maxey's office. The other one I am highly advocating. It is labeled as a conference room at this time, but I am highly advocating as to have that room set as a circuit judge's office.
Okay, you need me to sign an executive order or something?
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
I'll bring it Thursday.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Ms. Holly, did you understand what we're doing? We're going to do this at 1 o'clock on Thursday here in this courtroom, so you can join us by Zoom again.
Yes, thank you.
All right?
Is it okay, Ms. Waller, if I leave the Jones file here, or do you want me to bring it back? I'll bring the Henderson file back, but
Uh, Miss McKinney, would you be able to keep that file?
Yes.
Okay.
and
Yeah,
I'll
that's
bring
fine.
the other one to you tomorrow.
Okay,
All right. Thank you.
thank you.
Holly,
Yes, Your Honor.
got a piece of mail that I have already put in the envelope, but I'm going to give that to Mr. Willoughby to bring with him too.
Okay,
All right. Thank you.
thank you.
All right.
Real question is, because you moved, do I get mileage to Houston County? It's a little.
That's between you and your conscience.
I will do here. I'm joking. For the world to hear, I am not cheating the state.
We get that piece of mail.
That hearing had a little bit of everything. Judge David Wolfe presided over what was supposed to be the sentencing of William Brent Jones. But the morning began with a bit of confusion about which courthouse the case belonged in. Explained that he had gone to Houston County, where the matter was originally set, only to learn the case had been transferred to Dixon County. By then, Jones had already checked in there, so he missed showing up in front of Judge Wolfe. The attorney stressed that his client was usually reliable, he'd made every other appearance, and that the misstep was due to the court's scheduling shift, not willful absence. Judge Wolfe agreed, noting it wouldn't be fair to revoke bond over a mix-up that wasn't the defendant's fault. Instead, he reset the sentencing for Thursday at 1 p.m., making sure all parties were clear on the new time and place. What followed was a bit of courtroom housekeeping, with Judge Wolfe confirming with counsel and clerks how files would be handled, and even joking about the junk in his designated courtroom that no other judge wanted to touch. The exchange turned briefly lighthearted as court staff discussed the county's new facility and whether it would include proper chambers for circuit judges. Judge Wolfe quipped about signing an executive order if needed to make sure one was reserved, and everyone shared a laugh. The atmosphere was a mix of serious procedure and collegial banter. The judge was pragmatic in not punishing Jones for showing up in the wrong county, patient in coordinating schedules with attorneys and staff, and even a little humorous once the logistics were ironed out. Defense counsel came across as diligent, documenting all attempts to reach his client, while the prosecutor stayed practical, ensuring discovery and scheduling were aligned. Judge Wolfe's tone struck the right balance: accountability and clarity for the defendant, but also humor and teamwork with court staff to keep things running smoothly. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.